Doctor's warning: if you're 65 to 80, cut this out now, it's silently undermining your health. Hey there, welcome. If you're between 65 and 80, you might want to pay close attention because today we're diving into something that could change the way you approach your health forever. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right but still struggle with fatigue, joint pain, or even just getting up in the morning? The truth is, there are habits most people in this age group still follow that are silently harming their health. And no, it's not just about what you're eating or how much you're walking. In this video, we'll talk about 5 common mistakes that are quietly robbing your energy, strength, and even years off your life. These are things you're probably doing every day, without realizing the harm. Stick with me till the end because the last one is something hardly anyone talks about, but it could be one of the biggest mistakes you're making right now. You deserve to feel better, stronger, and more vibrant. So let's break these habits and make sure you're living your healthiest, happiest life for as long as possible. Mistake number 1: believing movement equals exercise. Let's talk about something I see all the time in my clinic. A patient walks in and proudly tells me, "I take a 30-minute walk every morning." That's great, I say. But then I ask, what do you do the rest of the day? Often, the answer sounds like this: "Oh, just the usual. Sit and read. Watch TV. Maybe do a little gardening." That's the problem. You see, the human body is wired to move not once a day, but throughout the day. Even if you take a morning walk, sitting for hours afterward resets many of the benefits. Research from the American Heart Association has shown that sedentary behavior increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. In seniors, prolonged sitting can lead to reduced leg circulation, tight joints, and weakening muscles. Here's what that looked like for one of my clients, Marjorie, 74. She was active in the mornings but spent afternoons knitting and evenings watching TV. Over time, she began experiencing chronic knee pain and fatigue. We added gentle movement breaks, standing up every 30 minutes, stretching during commercial breaks, walking to check the mail, and within 2 months, her pain subsided. You don't have to run marathons, but you do need to keep moving. Think of movement as medicine. Little bursts of motion, getting up to make tea, stretching, pacing while on the phone, those are all doses. Here's a small trick that works wonders: keep a tennis ball nearby. Every hour, when you notice it, use it as your cue to stand up, roll your shoulders, or walk for a minute. These micro habits make a macro difference. Mistake number 2: assuming your diet is good enough. At a certain point in life, we often think, "I've eaten this way for decades, and I'm doing fine." But after 65, your body doesn't absorb or use nutrients the way it used to. Your metabolism slows, your digestion changes, and muscle loss accelerates. Let's talk about protein. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders. It's your armor. It keeps your muscles strong, your immune system sharp, and your healing process efficient. Older adults need more protein, not less. Yet many eat less because they feel less hungry, are cooking less often, or are just used to old habits. I remember working with Jerry, a 69-year-old retired teacher. He ate cereal for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and soup for dinner. It seemed balanced until he started having trouble getting out of chairs and noticed his pants getting loose at the thighs. That's sarcopenia creeping in, age-related muscle loss. It's silent, gradual, and dangerous. We made a few tweaks: eggs and Greek yogurt in the morning, adding beans or chicken to lunch, and tossing in lentils to his soup. He also started lifting light weights twice a week. Within weeks, his strength returned. If you're unsure where to start, track your protein for 3 days. Apps like MyFitnessPal can help. Aim for 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, depending on your health status. That means a 150-pound person needs around 68 to 82 grams daily. Also, don't forget vitamin D, calcium, and fiber, 3 things most seniors don't get enough of. These nutrients work together to protect bones, support digestion, and help you feel full and energized. Mistake number 3, underestimating the power of sleep. I just don't sleep like I used to. That's aging for you. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy every one of my patients a new mattress. It's true that sleep patterns change with age. But that doesn't mean poor sleep is normal or harmless. Sleep is your body's nightly maintenance crew. It repairs muscles, balances hormones, consolidates memories, and supports immune function. Skimping on it, even if unintentionally, leaves your body operating at half capacity. Take Mary, 75. She would fall asleep fine but wake up at 3 a.m. and lie there for hours. She felt tired, foggy, and frustrated. We worked on improving her sleep hygiene: no screens after 8 p.m., a consistent bedtime, and magnesium-rich foods like almonds and bananas. She also started journaling before bed to quiet her racing thoughts. Result: her sleep improved. And so did her mood, her memory, and even her balance. Quick tip: if you're waking up groggy, take a look at your environment. Is your room dark enough? Cool enough? Quiet enough? Invest in blackout curtains, white noise machines, or even weighted blankets, small investments that can bring big returns. Mistake number 4, avoiding strength and balance training. We've all heard the advice: go for walks. And yes, walking is fantastic for cardiovascular health. But it won't stop you from falling. Let me be clear, falls are the #1 cause of injury in older adults. Not illness. Not car accidents. Falls. And most falls happen because of weak muscles and poor balance. If you're not doing strength and stability exercises, you're putting yourself at risk. I had a patient named Carlos. He was 78 and walked every day. But then he tripped on a curb and broke his hip. When I evaluated him post-surgery, it was clear: his core muscles were weak. He had no practice shifting weight, no awareness of posture. So we got to work. We started with basic exercises: sit to stands, leg lifts with support, balancing on one foot near the counter. Over time, he regained confidence and mobility. Strength training doesn't mean you need a gym membership. Use soup cans for weights. Use a chair for balance. Join a free class at your senior center. And balance training? That can be as simple as brushing your teeth while standing on one foot. The key is consistency. Mistake number 5, forgetting to drink water. This one is sneakier than you think. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at signaling thirst. That means you could be dehydrated long before you feel thirsty. Mild dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, dizziness, constipation, and even confusion. In fact, many cases of senior memory loss I've seen improve dramatically just from increasing water intake. Dehydration also affects medication absorption and joint health. I once worked with a woman named Lillian, 80, who had been experiencing frequent dizziness. She was worried it was neurological. Turns out, she was drinking less than 3 glasses of water a day, mostly tea and coffee. Once we boosted her water intake, the dizziness faded. So how much is enough? It varies, but a good rule is to drink half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 140 pounds, aim for 70 ounces of water a day. That's about 8 to 9 cups. Pro tip: keep a water bottle near your favorite chair. Take sips every commercial break. And make hydration part of your meal routine. Your body needs attention, not neglect. Now that we've talked about the 5 common mistakes: sitting too much, not getting enough protein, neglecting your sleep, skipping strength and balance training, and not drinking enough water, let's reflect for a moment. Each of these habits is something you can change right now. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight, but small steps can add up to a major impact on your long-term health. I know it's easy to think, I'm too old to start making big changes. But the truth is, it's never too late. Your body is incredibly resilient and has the ability to bounce back, even after years of neglect. But the key is to start today. Whether it's moving more throughout the day, eating more protein, improving your sleep, adding some strength training to your routine, or drinking more water, every positive change you make will have a direct impact on how you feel tomorrow, next week, and even years down the road. So, take action now. Pick one thing from this list and focus on improving it. You don't need to change everything at once. Even small steps can lead to huge improvements in your overall well-being. And remember, your health is the foundation of everything in life. The better you take care of yourself now, the longer you'll be able to enjoy life to the fullest. Creating healthy habits that last a lifetime. One of the biggest challenges in life is maintaining the energy and vitality that you had when you were younger. But as we've discussed, it's all about making small, consistent changes. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that these little things don't matter, but over time, they build up and create a huge impact. Here's the truth: health isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about thriving, feeling strong, staying independent, and enjoying life. And to do that, you have to take care of your body now, not later. I've had patients who didn't start making these changes until their 70s or even 80s, and the results were nothing short of amazing. They regained their strength, their energy, and their joy in life. And it all started with just one small change. The road ahead, your health journey continues. In closing, remember that the journey to better health doesn't stop with one decision. It's a continuous process. Don't get discouraged if it takes a little time to see results. Every positive action counts. Just like a car needs fuel to run smoothly, Your body needs the right care to stay active, healthy, and strong. Make those small adjustments, and watch how your life begins to transform. So, what's your first step going to be? Which of these changes will you make today? Share your thoughts and let me know what you're planning to focus on. I'd love to hear how you're making small changes for a healthier tomorrow. And remember, taking care of your health isn't just about avoiding sickness. It's about living your best life, for as long as possible. Every day is an opportunity to make your body stronger, more vibrant, and more capable of handling whatever comes your way. And there you have it, 5 simple yet impactful changes you can make starting today. If any of these mistakes hit close to home, don't worry, you're not alone. It's never too late to turn things around. The best part? Small, consistent changes can lead to huge improvements in your energy, mobility, and overall health. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to start doing differently after watching this video? Drop a comment below and let me know, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps me keep making content that can truly make a difference. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living a long, healthy, and vibrant life. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't just a choice, it's essential. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay vibrant, and take care of you.